European Championship. We're on the rolling lap for Heat 1 over here in Holland, a meeting which will feature the top NACO drivers with two English competitors, 33 Peter Fording and 247 Andy Webb. We're under starters' orders for the 15-lap Heat 1 over on the back straight. There goes the checkered flag. That's the equivalent of the green flag. Straight away into the lead is number 73 Coos Peters down the home stretch. Everyone's gone away safely. There's Andy Webb coming through shots in car number 247. One of the English competitors today making his move through into fourth place in the early stages of this race. Just pick them up on the back straight, and there's Peter Fording in car number 33 showing well under pressure from H217 Ron Kroonder. And trouble for Chris Smoky Bimmel, number 77, goes on towards the run-off area. And we pick up the leader again on the home straight, 73 Coos Peters. Now Andy Webb at 247 moves through into second. There's trouble there for Henk Rollins in 248. That's Lou Wabash in 22. Both are back racing again, but the losing time going through is number 8, Martin Verhoef. And that was a bit dicey there for Henk Rollins and Lou Wabash. Now Henk Rollins got Sabina Rode moving up the inside. We've lost Duke van der Werf in car number 228, who's facing the wrong way on the Armco as the pack goes roaring through on the inside, and van der Werf rejoins right at the back of the pack in car number 228. So there's Andy Webb, 247, still in second place, and we've lost car number 3 now in a shunt with the Armco as Peter Fording, 33, went through shot, and Peter Fording moving very well in the early stages of this Heat 1 of the 1992 Mainland European Championship. Here's our lead car, and it's now 247 Andy Webb, who flies wildly out of turn 4 there on the home stretch over the start finish line and into turn 1. It's 247 Andy Webb, who's in the lead with 33 Peter Fording in second place. So already in Heat 1 here, it's an English 1-2. The blue top driver Andy Webb, 247, leading 33 Peter Fording, with number 8 Martin Verhoef in third place and H217 Ron Kroonder in fourth. So Andy Webb starts another lap over the start finish line into turn 1. Peter Fording in 33, closing up, ducking his head right over to one side in a total effort to get with the 247 car. Peter smoking those tyres over the back stretch. H217 Ron Kroonder, the world long track champion, is in fourth place, with Peter Kaiser number 10 in fifth. And now Peter Fording in 33 has moved through into the lead past his English counterpart 247 Andy Webb. So it's Peter Fording, the European champion. Just John, he lost that European Championship 2 weeks ago at Hensford Raceway, trying for the first European title of the year over in Holland. Got car number 33 in the lead with number 8 Martin Verhoef moving through into second place past 247 Andy Webb on the home straight. Now English drivers in first and third in Heat 1 this afternoon. There's Peter Fording, car number 33. Peter heads on to the back straight, pulling out a good lead over number 8 Martin Verhoef. Peter's certainly the fastest thing around Gendt today, but Andy Webb meanwhile in 247 loses that once again, and now the local support is 8-2-1-7. Ron Kroonder moves through on the home stretch. Andy Webb trying to come back into turn 1 there, but he just stamps on the brakes and moves through into third. So we pick up our leader again, and that's 33 Peter Fording with number 8 Martin Verhoef in second place, Ron Kroonder in third, and it could well be that Peter Kaiser's moved through now into fourth with Andy Webb 247, the early race leader, dropping back down the places. Peter Fording still smoking that rubber and not pulling away too smartly from number 8 Martin Verhoef. He's still got quite a useful lead to have for that halfway stage of this race. Andy Webb 247 definitely slowing down there in fifth place. Meanwhile Peter Fording up front round turn 4 onto the home straight to start another lap in car number 33. Just coming up all the way around the circuit from the run-off area right round the outside of the track. Pick up Peter Fording 33 on the back stretch. Number 8 Martin Verhoef still in second spot, but not making any impression on the leader Peter. H217 Ron Kroonder, the world long track champion, in third place. Smoke, dust being ripped up there by a back marker. Looks like 31 Sabina Rode. Peter Fording moves up the inside in car number 33, so puts a back marker between himself and the second place car driven by number 8 Martin Verhoef. Now Peter Fording in 33 is in amongst traffic over on the back stretch. He's got a couple of back markers straight in front of him, which could well give Martin Verhoef the chance he needs to close up on the 33 car. There's Verhoef just moving inside Sabina Rode, followed by H217 Ron Kroonder. Also fourth place car, which is number 10 Peter Kaiser. Peter Fording puts his back markers behind him on the back stretch, and there's a change for second place with 217 Ron Kroonder moving up the inside of number 8 Martin Verhoef. Still two back markers between himself and the race leader number 33 Peter Fording. So now it's 217 Ron Kroonder that leads the NACO charge to catch the Flying Englishman at the front of the pack. And that's 33 Peter Fording over on the back straight to this strangely shaped Gendt track. In fact, it's a square track. Got 4 turns as we do in England, but there's a straight in between each one of those turns. And they're very difficult for the English drivers to master, but 33 Peter Pauling is doing just that at the moment. In the lead, a tap on the bumper of car number 44 there, that's Klaus van der Veld. And Peter moves through and puts that 44 car a lap down. Bumpers going in there from Martin Verhoef in number 8 as he tries to shift Ron Kroener 217 out of the way, but he's only succeeding, costing himself a place. As Peter Kaiser moves through into third place. It looks like we've had the checkered flag with Peter Pauling winning Heat 1 of the 1992 Mainland European Championship in car number 33. So Peter Pauling in car number 33 draws down towards the start-finish line, the winner of Heat 1 of the 1992 Mainland European Championship, and that puts Peter in the driving seat as far as positions for the Mainland Europe Championship are concerned. Points are scored in the first two heats to decide grid positions for Heat 3, which is the championship race itself. And down on the start-finish line there you can see Andy Hodgson, who drives number 272 back in England, acting as a mechanic for 33 Peter Pauling over here in Gendt today. Peter Pauling there with the checker flag climbs aboard the pace car going round the Gendt track on a lap of honour. And we're ready to go with the full and confirmed results of Heat 1. And that of course was won by number 33 Peter Pauling. In second place was 217 Ron Kroener, and third went to number 10 Peter Kaiser. In fourth was number 8 Martin Verhoef. Fifth place went to 247 Andy Webb. In sixth was number 22 Lou Wabesh. Seventh place went to 77 Chris Bimmel. And in eighth was 228 Jude van der Werf on the Narco Stock Car Racing programme. Coming under starters' orders on Heat 2. Peter Pauling 33, the winner of Heat 1, already assured of a good grid position, and there goes the green flag, and it's Henk Ronitz 240 that moves straight through into first place, followed through by car number 44 with number 3 in third place down the backstretch for the first time. Ronitz in 240 goes slightly wide, which allows the 44 car to come up the inside as we move on to the home straight at the completion of lap 1. Duke van der Werf 228 moving through into an early third position, and it's Henk Ronitz 240 that leads him over the line on lap 1. Duke van der Werf in 228 trying to move through into second place. Lou Wabesh 22 also involved, but getting caught there and spinning wildly across the track. So that puts Wabesh in the 22 car down off the pace, and it's still Henk Ronitz 240 that leads the race. 247 Andy Webb under pressure for a number 27 just about, but they're down the places, about 56th place. 240 Henk Ronitz still leads. 228 Duke van der Werf in second place. No casualties yet at this early stage. Peter Pauling 33 making progress from the back as he moves up the inside of number 77 Smokey Bimmel. Back up the front it's 228 Duke van der Werf going on a very wide line there on the dust on the outside, and indeed van der Werf spins out of the lead in the 228 car. It's 240 Henk Ronitz that goes through to lead once again in Heat 2. With 22 Lou Wabesh moving through into second place. Andy Webb 247 is a slow mover here on the outside of the raceway, and it's still 240 Henk Ronitz that leads over the start-finish line with number 22 Lou Wabesh in second place. Peter Pauling 33 moving through the places. He's knocked off about 4 from the back there, and he's still lying in about 9th to 10th place, but making good progress. And there's a wide runner here right on the home straight, but moving back up to the front. Still 240 Henk Ronitz that leads, but he's under pressure from number 22 Lou Wabesh as they head on to turns 1 and 2. So now on the back stretch we've got the yellow flags being waved over there on the back as the leaders go flashing by. It looks like Martin Verhoef in number 8 slid wide and mounted the Armco. He's gone right over the top of that Armco in car number 8. So the yellow flag's coming out and making sure the driver is all okay. But quite a dramatic incident there over on the back stretch as the number 8 car took off and launched itself right over the Armco.
Natuurlijk goed beveiligd, hè. We zitten als het ware helemaal in het kooi, in het 4-plus gordel
We have a close-up of the number 8 car. Doesn't look like there's much superficial damage to the car, but it certainly must have affected the driver somewhat, launching himself right over the Armco. There's Martin Verhoef in number 8, indeed climbing straight back into his car. Looks like he'll try and get racing as soon as possible after that dramatic incident over on the back straight. Preparations made to the number 8 car of Martin Verhoef, and it looks like he'll be able to rejoin the restart here at Heat 2 at the Mainland European Championship. Obviously anxious to get straight back into the action after the dramatic back straight incident that caused a stoppage in Heat 2. And the driver all okay down there on the track. Looks like we're ready to go rolling on Heat 2. Heat 2 is away and rolling. Once again, points scored towards Heat 3, the Mainland European Championship, to decide grid positions. Peter Balding in the lead at the moment after his win in Heat 1. And certainly the English driver performing very well around Gendt today. So they're coming under starters' orders on Heat 2, the Mainland European Championship. Restarted Heat 2, once again they're off, and number 240 shoots into the lead under pressure from 22 Lou Wabesh, which is the way they finished before the restart was incurred over there on the back straight by number 8 leaping the fence. 33 Peter Balding already up into a good position there, putting the pressure on the world long track champion H217 Ron Krooner down the back stretch. And Balding just getting close to the 217 car. Certainly Krooner can see the 33 car looming large in his mirrors, and 228 Duke van der Werf goes on a wide line there, which allows both H217 Ron Krooner and 33 Peter Balding to pass him. And now those two cars move off in pursuit of number 27 Jack Bout, and they're in about 4th and 5th spot on Heat 2. Heat 2 still is led by 240 Henk Ronitz, although it looks as I speak that 22 Lou Wabesh has gone through to lead Heat 2, and that puts Ronitz down to 2nd place, and further back down track Ron Krooner in 217 has now moved through to 3rd, which allows 33 Peter Balding up to 4th. That's a very good place for the 33 car, enough to show him a good grid position at this stage of Heat 2 for the Mainland European Championship, the next race on the card. Heat 2 at the moment is led by 22 Lou Wabesh in the yellow and black car. He's over on the back stretch. Moving on to turns 3 and 4 with 240 Henk J. Ronitz in 2nd place, H217 Ron Krooner in 3rd, and 33 Peter Balding in 4th place. Certainly Balding has come to terms with the weirdly shaped Gendt track. He's visited here once before and did fairly well, but I don't recall him winning a race on that occasion. 22 Lou Wabesh in the lead with 240 Henk J. Ronitz in 2nd place. 217 Ron Krooner driving very quickly in an effort to get with the Ronitz car. Ron Krooner's in 3rd place. Peter Balding in 33, dropping back slightly in 4th. And Ron Krooner 217 moving through into 2nd past Henk J. Ronitz in car number 240. And now he sets off in pursuit of our race leader, which is 22 Lou Wabesh. Krooner indeed got a lot of work to do to catch the 22 car, which is flying away in the lead. So that's Lou Wabesh, our leader, on the home straight, and across over the start-finish line down in towards turn 1, start of another lap. Henk Ronitz in 240 goes wide, which allows 33 Peter Balding through into 3rd place. It looks like he's followed by Piet Kayser. Kayser moving through into 4th. So our top 3 are 22 Lou Wabesh in 1st, 217 Ron Krooner 2nd, and 33 Peter Balding in 3rd place. Wabesh smoking his tyres. You can probably see the car of 217 Ron Krooner in his mirrors. He's trying to get away from the 217 car, but there's no doubt that Krooner is closing in that 2nd place. Peter Balding 33 is under pressure from number 10 Piet Kayser, and that's the battle for 3rd. And further down the charts, the battle for 5th place, 27 Jack Bout and 228 Duke van der Werf. Peter Balding sliding around that bend as he does on the Shell Raceways in England, trying to get with the top 2, and that top 2 are now very close. It's 22 Lou Wabesh under pressure from 217 Ron Krooner down the back stretch. Now Krooner gives Wabesh a tap into turn 3, and Wabesh pulls wide, and that's our new race leader of Heat 2, H217 Ron Krooner. But now there's trouble and Krooner's gone. Lou Wabesh winds it up and sends Krooner right out of Heat 2, and that puts 33 Peter Balding into the lead of Heat 2 of the Mainland European Championship. And Lou Wabesh has gone from the race, and Ron Krooner 217 trying to get restarted, which indeed he does, but he's lost a lot of time. And now Englishman 33 Peter Balding leads Heat 2. Lou Wabesh obviously didn't take kindly to being passed by Ron Krooner, and he wound it up on the exit of turn 4 and took both cars into the Armco, and he rejoins right in front of the race leader, and there's 1 lap to run in Heat 2 of the Mainland European Championship, and Peter Balding 33 been handed the lead on a plate, although Piet Kayser's close on the last lap in car number 10, although it doesn't look like he'll be close enough to affect the outcome of the result of Heat 2. On turn 4 for the last time, 33 Peter Balding wins Heat 2 of the 1992 Mainland European Championship. So that's a double race victory for the Englishman, which will guarantee him pole position in Heat 3, which is the European Championship here at Gendt Raceway. The drama indeed in the closing stages as Lou Wabesh 22 and 217 Ron Kroener tangled. Dutchmen doing themselves in, which allowed Englishman Peter Fording through to win Heat 2. And there's 33 Peter Fording on a lap of honour after winning Heat 2, following up his earlier victory in Heat 1. So that's 2 victories out of 2 for the driver of the 33 car, Peter Fording. And we're ready to go with the full results of Heat 2. That, of course, once again was won by 33 Peter Fording. In second place was number 10 Peert Keizer. Third place went to 228 Joop van der Werf. In fourth was number 27 Jack Valk. Fifth place went to number 8 Martin Verhoef. In sixth was number 240 Henk J. Ronitz. Seventh place went to 77 Chris Bimmel. And in eighth was 217 Ron Kroener. That's the front row, and then it's Ron Kroener on second row with Joop van der Werf 228 alongside. It's Martin Verhoef, number 8 on inside row 3. Martin, of course, who leapt across the fence in our last race, and Jack Valk accompanies Martin on outside row 3. So Peter Fording then, a firm favourite to take the Mainland European Championship this year. Pole position after 2 race victories already at Gendt today. Underway and rolling then for the 1992 Mainland European Championship. Rolling lap speed quickens. Peter Fording 33 on that front row, looking to make the break from the start, and there goes a red flag indeed. They've broken the start too fast on the rolling laps, so they'll be sent round once again. So nerves beginning to mount as the drivers have to go on another rolling lap. Extremely quick rolling lap it is too. And Peter Fording in number 33 on pole position with Peert Keizer on outside row 1. Peter looking to avoid the big one from Ron Kroener, H217 into the first bend, coming under starters orders once again. And they go this time. There goes a checkered flag, the NACO equivalent of the green, and it's Peter Fording in 33 that makes a dive into turn 1 and down the home straight. And Peter Fording in car number 33 leads into turn 1, and he's got away from the Dutch bumpers. It's Peert Keizer in second, but he's already a long way down on that flying 33 car. And back down the grid, the Dutch fighting amongst themselves, but now they've got some work to do already at this early stage to catch that 33 car, pulling away at the front with Keizer in number 10 in second and Ron Kroener H217 in third place as they come across the start-finish line at the end of lap 1. There's Chris Smoky Bimmel stamping on his brakes before he hits Martin Verhoef, number 8. Almost lost control there, and Bimmel coming under pressure from Jack Valk, number 27. But it's still Peter Fording, number 33, who leads. And it looks like we're going to have a change in second as Ron Kroener H217 moves past number 10, Peert Keizer. So that's the world long track champion now through into second. Keizer almost gets with him there after that turn, but not quite close enough to use the bumper. So Ron Kroener's made second place his own. It's still Peter Fording, 33, that leads as the other English contender, Andy Webb, 247, slips wide and down the places. He's just in behind Henk Ronitz on the back stretch, but on the home stretch it's Peter Fording who leads, when it's close to second between Ron Kroener H217 and Peert Keizer, number 10. But that battle amongst themselves is probably costing them time they need to catch up with that 33 car, who's really got away from the start of this race. Puts his inside front tyre just on the infield marker tyres there, but that doesn't slow him down any. And it's still 33 Peter Fording that leads over the start-finish line. Down the places, Lou Wabesh is applying the pressure to Jack Valk. That's cars number 22 and 27, and the tyres are smoking into turns 1 and then down the back stretch. So that's quite a close battle on track between number 22, Lou Wabesh, and Jack Valk, number 27. But back up front, it's still Peter Fording, 33, who leads, with Ron Kroener 217 trying to get with him. Also trying to shake off the pressure of that third place man. And that's Peert Keizer in third, right up behind Ron Kroener 217. Peter Fording 33 in the distance and away and clear in first place. So across the start finish line once again into turn 1. doesn't look like these Dutchmen are catching Peter. Chris Bimmel trying his best to get past Martin Verhoef. That's the battle for fourth place. Indeed, Bimmel goes through on the inside there, living up to his reputation, smoking that rear tyre, coming through on the inside of Verhoef. He skirts the infield, but he's through. So that's Chris Bimmel, number 77, Chris Smoky Bimmel, through into fourth place. Puts Martin Verhoef, number 8, down into fifth, and now Gendt van der Werf trying to move past up the inside of Verhoef in number 228. And then comes Lou Wabish, 22, Jack Balk, 27, and Henk Rollins, 240. So it's very close down the places. It's still 33, Peter Pauling that's away clear in the lead from 217, Ron Krooner. Peter Pauling moving up the inside of Koos Peters, 73. Puts that Dutchman a lap down, and now Ron Krooner, 217, will try and do the same. Peter Case is still close in attendance in third place. But the main battle is going on down the places amongst the Dutchmen, but they're in the also round in this race. At least it looks like Peter Pauling in first in 33, a long way clear, and the only people that are going to catch him are 217 Ron Krooner and number 10 Beer Kaiser. Peter Pauling puts another of the Dutchmen lap down on the back straight. That was car number 3 this time, and Peter really motoring well and coming through to get up with most of the field. This time he's going to put Sabine Rode, number 31, a lap down. And the next man in front of him on track is his fellow Englishman, 247, Andy Webb, who went extremely well in the first race here today, during the early laps at least, but since then has slowed down just a little. And he's going to be the next man to be put a lap down by Peter Pauling, as number 73, Koos Peters, retires out of the 1992 Mainland European Championship onto the centre green. Ron Krooner, age 217, comes across the start-finish line in pursuit of 33, Peter Pauling. It's possible that Krooner is getting a little closer to Pauling, and Pauling's got Andy Webb to put a lap down, so maybe Andy might present a problem, which will give Ron Krooner, the 217 car, the chance he needs to close up on 33, Peter Pauling. It's definitely amongst them two, with Peter Kaiser, number 10, dropping back in third place. Peter Pauling's on the back stretch and coming up to 247, Andy Webb. He's on Andy's back bumper now, but Webb pulls right out of the way. Pauling just skirts the infield as he moves through, and Andy Webb's now a lap down. And Andy Webb lies between Peter Pauling and second place, Ron Krooner, age 217, over the start-finish line into lap turn 1 once again. Peter Kaiser still on his own in third, and then the rest of the Dutchmen a long way down the places and down the track indeed. They're only just crossing the start-finish line now, with the leader Peter Pauling, 33, over on the back stretch. Ron Krooner still in second. Here comes Peter Pauling over the start-finish line once again in number 33. And Krooner's definitely getting closer, sliding wildly into turn 1. But looks like Krooner, age 217, may well be running out of time as they've gone on to the last lap, with 33, Peter Pauling in the lead, and Krooner 217 trying to get with him. But there comes Peter around the last bend, with Krooner getting close, but not close enough. Peter Pauling, number 33, wins the 1992 Mainland European Championship, a triumph for English drivers in Holland already this year. Ron Krooner, age 217, the best the Dutch could offer, getting very close in the closing stages, but not close enough, as Peter Pauling, 33, knew exactly what he had to do. And we can now check through the full and confirmed results of the 1992 Mainland European Championship. And the new European champion is, of course, number 33, Peter Pauling. Second place went to 217, Ron Krooner, and in third was number 10, Peter Kaiser. In fourth was 77, Chris Bimmel. 228, Gendt van der Werf came home in fifth, and sixth place went to number 22, Lou Wabish. In seventh was number 27, Jack Balk. And eighth place went to 240, Henk J. Rolling, car number 33, the new Mainland European champion, as the checker flag is waved at the beginning of this race, with Koos Peters, number 73, moving straight into the lead from his outside front row third. Several cars taking a wide line right on the outside of the track, bringing up the dust down the home straight for the first time, as indeed Koos Peters does down the back stretch. We've got one going very wide there, right on the wide outside. That looks like Peter Kaiser, and number 10. And Peter Pauling trying to move up the inside of Kaiser there, but that's the battle right at the back of the pack. Meanwhile, back up front is Koos Peters in first, with Gendt van der Werf 228 moving through into second, Henk J. Ronitz in third place. So that's the way they are in the early stages of today's grand final, with Gendt van der Werf 228 coming under pressure from 240 Henk Ronitz up the back stretch. But Gendt van der Werf rode that for the time being, and is now pulling away from the 240 car in pursuit of the leader, which is car number 73, Koos Peters. At the back of the pack, Martin Verhoef, number 8, moves through the inside of Jack Balk. We have a yellow flag waving down here on turn 1. That's for a car that's just gone into the fence, but no problem for the race leader, and that's 73, Koos Peters, who's now coming under pressure from 228, Gendt van der Werf, as they move past the dead 74 car. And Jack Balk, number 27, moves up the inside of one of his Dutch counterparts, but that's the battle down the places once again. Meanwhile, up front, the leaders change with 228 Duke van der Werf going through up inside of Koos Peters, number 73. Indeed, Peters loses out once again as he drifts wide on the exit of turn 1. And 240 Henk J. Ronitz comes through into second place in today's grand final. Peter Pauling, meanwhile, down the places, battling with Martin Verhoeven, number 8, and Smoky Chris Bimmel, number 77. And those two Dutchmen delaying somewhat in his progress through the places, although Pauling in 33 have moved up the inside of Chris Bimmel. He drifts wide and allows Smoky drifts wide and allows Verhoeven and Jack Valk in number 27 through the places past him. And now Martin Verhoeven, number 8, is putting the pressure on number 33, Peter Pauling. Once again, though, these cars are down the places. Pauling is catching up with the early race leader, Koos Peters, number 73. But the new race leader is still Duke van der Werf in 228. Some way clear of Peter Pauling, the main English challenger, in car number 33. With Henk J. Ronitz in second place in car number 240. Koos Peters in 73 still holds fourth, which puts 33 Peter Pauling through into fifth, although coming under pressure from Martin Verhoeven, number 8. Peter Pauling just very wide and he's brushing the Armco there as Verhoeven, number 8, forced him through onto the outside line. And Peter Pauling in car number 33 has lost 2 places as Smoky Chris Bimmel in 77 takes advantage of the clash between number 8 and number 33 cars and moves through past. But indeed, Peter Pauling 33 on the home stretch moves past Chris Bimmel and sets off in pursuit of Martin Verhoeven once again. Anxious, I'm sure, to repay the compliment that saw him drop down the places and probably out of contention for today's grand final as the lead cars are some way clear of Peter Pauling. And those lead cars are 228 Duke van der Werf, number 10 Piet Kaiser with Henk J. Ronitz down in third place. It's Piet Kaiser who finished third in the Mainland European Championship and worked his way through the pack. Coming up to try and pressurise the leader, and that leader is 228 Duke van der Werf, and it's very close on the home straight and into turn 1 with Kaiser putting the pressure on Duke van der Werf, number 228. Down the places it looked like we might have lost 33 Peter Pauling after a brush with Martin Verhoeven. He's slipping back down the places. Quite a few of the Dutchmen moving past him. It looks like Peter's out of the running for today's grand final. Meanwhile, up front we've had a change, and Duke van der Werf, number 228, has slipped to second place with Piet Kaiser, number 10, moving through into the lead. And Kaiser indeed putting the power down and pulling right away from the 228 car, trying to make today's grand final all his own in car number 10. Over the start finish line into turns 1, that's our race leader, Piet Kaiser in number 10. Duke van der Werf 228 in second place. Lead 2 on the back stretch with Kaiser coming into turns 3. Duke van der Werf trying to get with him. Peter Pauling in 33 really is in trouble in the closing stage of this race. He's gone on the wide outside again to be passed by 247 Andy Webb. So the Englishmen together on track, but Peter Pauling, for one, I'm sure is not happy to be there. Nearly at the back of the places and going very slowly indeed in car number 33. But maybe Peter has done enough winning for one day. Of course, he's won 3 races today. Of course, one of them was the 1992 Mainland European Championship. Looks like we're heading on to our last lap for the race leader, number 10, Piet Kaiser. Don't forget, this event is the grand final, so Kaiser looking good to take the grand final here at Gendt today. 228 Duke van der Werf in second place, but some way down on the race leader is on the home straight to receive the checkered flag. Number 10, Piet Kaiser, wins today's grand final. Number 228 Duke van der Werf in second place. Looking down the line for third, and it was very close with Henk Ronitz 240 just coming through and then being spun out by fourth place finisher number 27 Jack Valk. So indeed it looks like Henk J. Ronitz did in fact snatch that third place before being spun out after the flag by the number 27 car. But our winner today was number 10 Piet Kaiser. And there is Piet already on his lap of honour with the checkered flag, ready to receive the Dutch applause. The first Dutch win in the stock car division at least, so the fans will be very pleased about that, with the earlier race winner of the day, Peter Pauling, 33, finishing well down the places. So the full results to event 4 on the programme, the grand final. That was won by number 10 Piet Kaiser. In second place was 228 Duke van der Werf, and third place went to 240 Henk J. Ronitz. In fourth was number 27 Jack Valk. Fifth place went to 77 Chris Bimmel. In sixth was number 8 Martin Verhoeven. Seventh place went to number 22 Lou Wabesh, and in eighth place was number 73 Koos Peters. Checkered flag, the green flag in England, and it's car number 65 followed by number 3 who lead onto the home straight, but already are under pressure from Henk J. Ronitz. 240 has been performing very well today, finished third in the grand final, event 4 on the programme. This is event 5, the sponsors race. And Henk Javron, it's already through into second place, being followed by number 31, Sabine Roda. We've lost 22, Lou Wabish, and indeed 228, Joop van der Werf as well, taking a detour onto the infield, spinning right across and trying to get back with the action, but losing a lot of places. Looks like we have lost Lou Wabish, 22, for the entirety of the race. Indeed, he's bailing right out of his car, and Henk Javron, it's 240, leads the sponsors race with 31, Sabine Roda in second place. Peter Balding, 33, just moving through one place from the back, past 77, Chris Smokey Bimmel, a long way from the battle for the lead, which is between Sabine Roda, number 31, and Henk Javron, it's number 240. The car certainly well spread around this square-shaped Gendt raceway. Joop van der Werf, 228, is a long way back in last place after a detour onto the infield. Indeed, he's close to being lapped by the race leader, which is number 240, Henk Javron. Peter Balding, 33, has just passed his English comrade, 247, Andy Webb, down the places, but Peter's car's been going extremely well around Gendt Raceway today, so we'll be hoping that Peter can make his way through the places. But for the Dutch fans, it's good news at the moment, with a Dutchman leading. That's in the shape of 240 Henk Javron, with 31 Sabine Roda in second, number 8 Martin Verhoef third, and number 217 Ron Kroener in fourth place. We're coming under pressure from 27 Jack Valk. Valk got very close over on the backstretch into turns 3 and 4, but didn't quite apply the pressure. 2H217 Ron Kroener, who now pulls away in third place. Sabine Roda, number 31, drifts wide, which allows Ron Kroener the chance to move through on the inside into third. Looks like Martin Verhoef, number 8, may well have moved into second place with the leader Henk Javron. It's clear at the moment in car number 240. Certainly is going very well, the driver of that 240 car. He's got the length of a straight ahead of second place number 8 Martin Verhoef, with Ron Kroener 217 in third. Number 10 Peter Kaiser shows in fourth, and 27 Jack Valk in fifth place. And there's our first Englishman to show on the places, 33 Peter Balding in sixth. So certainly building up very interestingly here as Henk Javron, it's 240, has pulled well clear of the field in the sponsors race, and the rest of the pack pursuing him, trying to get with him. Of course, the biggest money of the day usually found on the sponsors race here over in Holland, and Henk Javron, it's 240, is the favourite to take the majority of that cash at the moment. But number 8 Martin Verhoef and 217 Ron Kroener trying desperately to get with him as they move on to the back straight past the dead Lou Wabish, number 22 car. Peter Balding, 33, also trying to move up the places, putting Jack Valk, number 27, the very experienced campaigner over in Holland, under pressure. Indeed moves through the inside of the 27 car. So that puts 33 Peter Balding through into fifth place in the sponsors race as he goes over the start-finish line and around turn 1. Moves inside Chris Smokey Bimmel, number 77, who drifted wildly wide there on turn 1. But Peter Balding a long way back on the leader, and that's number 240 Henk Ronitz, who's just gone over the start-finish line with Peter Balding found over on the back stretch. And Henk Ronitz, as I said before in this race, is really putting on a show for the crowd, pulling away in the lead with Martin Verhoef, number 8, and number 217 Ron Kroener trying to get with him in second and third places. Indeed, it looks like the second place car of Martin Verhoef, number 8, could well be closing just a little as we move into the latter stages of the sponsors race. And indeed the top 4 not too distant from that race leader. Henk Ronitz leads in 240 with Martin Verhoef second, Ron Kroener 217 in third place. Now back markers coming into play. There's 3 back markers on the home straight, which the race leader's got to negotiate, and that's given Martin Verhoef, number 8, the chance to close, and it's now very close for the lead with Martin Verhoef moving through to challenge in number 8 and going straight past Henk Javron. It's 240, and indeed Ronitz loses 2 places as Ron Kroener follows Verhoef through, and it's very close in the lead between these two. Martin Verhoef, number 8, and Ron Kroener 217 as the dust flies as they skirt the infield and across the start finish line onto turn 1. And there's 2 laps to run in this sponsors race. Very close to the lead as Ron Kroener 217 moves through the inside of Martin Verhoef, number 8. Lent on the number 8 car, and the top 4 all together on the back stretch. With Ron Kroener 217 in the lead from Martin Verhoef, number 8, as they come round turn 4. And this time the 1 lap to run board showing on the home straight for 217. Ron Kroener, number 8 Martin Verhoef very close in second, and even closer in third. It's number 10 Peter Kaiser as they're heading round the raceway for the last time. 217 Ron Kroener is pulling away from number 8 Martin Verhoef around turn 3 and onto the little straight between turns 3 and 4. It's going to be Ron Kroener that wins today's sponsors race. 217, the world long track champion, takes the checkered flag. Very close though with Martin Verhoef, number 8 in second. It looked like Peter Kaiser, number 10, in third place. It's quite an exciting finish to the sponsors race there with the top 3 in Holland all battling together around the last 2 laps. And Ron Kroener 217 coming out on top, as he so often does here over in Holland. I can now give you the confirmed top 5 places in today's sponsors race. In first was number 217, Ron Kroener. Second place went to number 8, Martin Verhoef. And in third was number 10, Piet Kaiser. In fourth place was a long-time race leader, 240, Henk J. Ronitz. And in fifth was the first Englishman to show, 33, Peter Paulding.